Welcome back, Ottawa University Braves pregame on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO, also on KOFO.com. And it's time for our weekly player profile segment. And this week, we are going to speak with wide receiver Jaquez Snell. And Jaquez, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I remember when I was recording, getting names before during practice, so we could have you guys introduce yourself for our pregame. You had mentioned star receiver Jaquez Snell, I want to know. I mean, coming in here, a lot of high expectations for yourself. How are you feeling so far this far into the season?
I'm feeling pretty good right now, especially just being a freshman, already starting, getting a lot of rotations and reps in. Feeling pretty good about it.
So from Georgia and played ball at Covington, and you were in Covington, Georgia, but Alcovey was the high school. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And wide receiver there.
No, actually, I started off as a safety.
Really? Okay. So you went from star safety to star wide receiver then?
Yep.
Okay. So what was with the change? Was it something that they wanted to do here, or was it back in high school that they moved you?
Well, actually, it started. This is my first year actually just playing only offense. So usually my first position was safety, but when I came here, Coach K saw me being a great receiver. So far it's worked out.
And so far, you've been playing very well, as you mentioned, as a freshman. You've been starting playing time. What sold you about coming to Ottawa University?
Well, I came on my visit around March 1st. When I got here, it felt like the coaches opened me with welcome arms so fast, and it felt like even though being 13 hours away from Georgia, it felt like I was more at home here at Ottawa than any other school I've visited.
So, being from the South, obviously, food is a big thing in the South. Especially home cooked meals.
Yeah.
Have you found anything here in Kansas that you could compare to what you would get in Georgia?
Uh, I'm not even gonna lie, not really, but I would say Smoked Creations is pretty good. I do go there a lot. That's pretty good.
Well, they'll be happy to hear that because they are a sponsor of the broadcast. So a shout out to Smoke Creations and Barbecue. Would you say that the barbecue in the South is better than what you would find like the Kansas City style barbecue?
Yes.
So what would be the difference?
I guess it's because I'm used to Southern barbecue more, just because I'm used to it.
Now, are we talking like the sauce? Is there more vinegary sauce? Is it more beef or over pork? For this fat man who does enjoy himself some barbecue, I got to know the difference here.
Mm, I guess see the way my family makes it, it's kind of like a little bit more burnt, a little bit.
Oh,
I
okay.
put it that way. Yeah.
Oh, I'm absolutely down with that. I like a little done, a little more
Yeah.
done. My oldest son seems to accuse me of ruining steak because I'm a well done kind of guy, but I don't think that's. I think when it's still mooing, it's not good.
Nah.
Absolutely not at
Nah.
all. So, what is your favorite all time football memory?
From just being at Ottawa or
Just
anytime.
overall, because right now it's early on in your career. I don't want you to come up with
Okay.
something and then 4 years from now, 3 years from now, there something better happens.
Okay. My favorite all-time memory is in high school, my senior year. I was at safety. I got a pick six for 60 yards, and that was the first time I heard them say my nickname Flash when I scored. That felt so great.
So they call you Flash.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to add that now. I'm making mental notes to put that down. So we like nicknames, and so the more we get to know, the better. I think for our broadcast. So we know that you're a fantastic football player, probably an even better student. I mean, I would imagine so. Very smart young man you are. But what does Jaquez like to do in his free time when he's not preparing for football or for classwork?
What do I like? Okay, first thing, I like I like basketball too. So if I'm not playing football, I'm probably shooting a basketball around. Yeah, and then another thing, like spending time with a lot of close friends. If you was the one you just seen in the camera,
Uh,
especially her.
okay, well, I can't think of anybody better to probably hang out with. I mean, I would better looking than dudes. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Just me. So, so basketball. Do you have dreams of maybe trying out for the OU basketball team, or is there something in your contract that says you can't be a two-sport athlete?
Actually, I've thought about it. I haven't made a decision yet. I thought about it. I will be running track though. I know that for sure.
Okay.
I will be running track.
Do you have any basketball tips for a guy who has a 3-inch vertical like myself?
Hustle.
Hustle. It's going to be more about the hustle than it is for anything else. Then, okay. Well, these knees will probably blow out at some point in time hustling. So it's okay though. I mean, I will take that under consideration there, Jaquez. What's going to be your key today to beat Kansas Wesleyan?
Like, just do my job. I'm saying so. I'm knowing I have speed. Just use speed all over the field. Catch the ball when it comes to me. Make certain blocks. Just know what I need to do at the right time. It's a team effort. And you finish this one. Start this one. Finish this one.
You got a lot of great teammates and a big opportunity to defeat the Coyotes, which is kind of a big week, especially for Coach K. Do you get the K-Dub speeches?
Yeah, yeah. I've already been introduced. This is not a game to play around with.
No, not at all. Not at all. Jaquez, thank you so much for taking time out, letting us get to know you, and letting everybody get to kind of see some of the great young men that are out there on the football field and students at Ottawa University.
Thank you again for having me.
Oh, no problem. We're going to take a break right here. When we come back, we'll have our second half of Coordinator's Corner with Coach Pearson and Coach Mendez. And we will take a quick break, though. You're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.